my name is Louise Dente, and I welcome you to yet another edition of Cultural Caravan. On this edition is a special because we're joined by the board chair and coordinator of the International African Arts Festival, celebrating 50 years. Let's welcome Dr. Segun Shabaka to Cultural Caravan. Welcome, Dr. Shabaka.
Thank you, Sister Louise. I appreciate you having me on. Much thanks.
Yes,
Sante
well,
Sana.
Yes, well, I know it's a lot of excitement in another week and a half. I can't believe it. After being in COVID toast, all of us for over a year, we're going to have the opportunity to come together and celebrate festival. So for those who have been under a rock for the last 50 years, can you please tell us a little history of what makes festival so exciting, so special for over 50 years?
Well, thank you for the question. The festival is the oldest, most consistent, and longest running uh, festival that celebrates African culture in this country. There may have been one or two that started before us, but they don't have the consistent depth and programming and a number of days that the festival has given to the community for 50 years. We run from 3 to 4 days till as many as 10 days. One festival we ran 10 days. So we have this consistency in terms of Pan-African artists, artisans, vendors, staff, patrons, also that's very consistent since our inception. And the festival comes out of a major cultural institution called the East Cultural and Educational Center for People of African Descent. And the East was, if anybody know, and remember the history, a multifaceted institution in Brooklyn, starting out of 10 Claver Place. And the school was one of those many institutions. And the school had started really as a high school. And through that, one of the first graduating classes was a end of the year program. And that's how the festival started. It was called the African Street Carnival. Then it became the African Street Festival, and now it's the International African Arts Festival. We started on 10 Claver Place, and we were there for about 5 years. In 1976, we moved to Boys and Girls High School. We were there for 27, 30 years. And for the last 18, 19 years, we've been at Commodore Barry Park in downtown Brooklyn. And so the festival has this longevity. Throughout all of that programming, there's always been an international dimension to the artists that performed at festival, the vendors that came to festival, and of course the patrons, because Brooklyn is one of the third largest demographics of African people in the world, behind Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, and then Brazil. And so we are representative or representation of that Pan-African cultural diversity. And festival represents that every year. And anybody that knows that history, you know what it represents. And when you come out to festival, you'll see all of these different nations of African people, and it's one harmonious blend. For 50 years, there's been no major incident in which the police had to come and get involved. And I'm knocking on wood there to keep that consistency. And
Yeah.
so,
Mhm. And you know, it's interesting you say that because, you know, in this society with so much going on, people coming out of the pandemic and so everybody being affected in different ways, it's good to people know that it's a safe ingathering of people coming together to celebrate our culture. And one of the things do be that this is the 50th anniversary. Could you tell us some of the highlights, particularly just the entertainment? So, what is some of the entertainment that's going to be featured for the 50th anniversary?
Yes, yes. We have three performance areas. We have we have a dance party, a DJ in what we call Baka Wali. That's the handball court area, our food vendors area, where most of our food vendors are. We have the Muntu area, which we have young talent, up and coming talent, children's entertainment, and then we have young adults, and then we have uh, showcasing up and coming artists. Uh, that's starting from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Also, from 10:30 to 11:30 daily, we'll have Tai Chi classes and exercise classes for people coming out want to get themselves in shape and do some exercise. We'll have on our main stage the artists we're featuring this year will be Angela Wimbush, Johnny Osborne, Etu Tasana and Kumakatale, Forces of Nature, Farafina Khan, Molly Wap coming out of Chicago, coming out of Detroit, uh, Razia Saeed coming out of Madagascar, Koku Gonza coming out of Tanzania, Carissa the Violin Diva, the Drifters, the Ohio Players Review. We'll have excerpts from Broadway coming to Brooklyn. Yes, it's entitled Broadway in Brooklyn, theater excerpts. We'll have Diaspora Meets Afro Horn and other artists as well. So we have a full lineup on the main stage. It'll start about 3 o'clock every day, if not earlier, but at least by 3. And we'll run to about a few minutes to 9. Hopefully we'll
Wow,
finish on 9.
you've got a whole panorama of dynamics. So how many stages do you have going at one time?
Well, 2 stages and 3 performance areas. But the dance party is going to be a stage too because we're going to have uh, a dance contest every night. We'll have dance contests with monetary awards in salsa, Latin salsa. We'll have it in Chicago stepping and hustle. So we have a lot going on. 3 performance areas, and a
Wow.
lot
So
will be happening in each area, and they'll be jumping. Each one of those areas will be jumping. Uh, for the different audiences. You know that we are a whole family event, so uh, no matter which area you're in, is for the young as well as the eldest.
So, for example, people can bring their children out. It's multi-generational. Everyone from the child to the elder will have something to do.
From
What
its inception, yes, yes. From its inception, we've been uh, presenting that kind of presentation, And so, we started as a institution that was about the family. In fact, we've called ourselves the East Family. Now we call ourselves the Festival Family. The East Family, at its height, we had several institutions that served the community. We had catering service. We had Kununuana Food Co-op, Akibim Cool Bookstore, Uhudu Sasa Shule, which is where festival comes out of. We had Black News. We had weekend jazz sets. We later developed, when we moved to the Armory, we had concerts. So, we are about servicing the community, and the festival still believes in servicing the community, the whole family.
Now,
Okay.
one of the things, as you know, we're coming out of a pandemic. For those who are concerned about safety, tell us about some of the activities to ensure that people remain safe while having a
Well,
lot of great time.
yes, that's a good question. I appreciate what you've asked, Sister Louise, if I understand correctly. That is going to be key. We're going to be taking temperatures. We're going to be asking people to wear masks, to social distance, and that people be very assertive about taking care of their health out there, because you know we don't want festival to be any kind of spreader of any illness or bad vibes. And so, what we need to understand as a community is that when Governor Cuomo announced last week that New York vaccination uh, rate had reached 70%, that was for New York State. Brooklyn is 41%, Bronx is 38%. And there are zip codes that those numbers are lower in. And you know who those zip codes are. Those are our people of color zip codes. That's who's primarily been affected by COVID. And so we can't put our guards down because we hear, oh, the numbers, the state is opening up, the numbers are good. No, we're expecting people to take very, very careful precautions uh, coming into our event. We're going to ask people to sign in. We're going to have all kinds of procedure, and people are going to be expected to follow them. So I'm not under any illusion about the numbers I'm hearing. And we are going to be very, very assertive about asking people to take precautions.
One of the things is everyone's excited about being able to, some people put away their mask, but they must keep their mask on. There's going to be a lot of people out, regardless of
Yeah.
whether someone's vaccinated or not. They need to have a mask. They need to be use those precautions. So one of the things, and being someone who's gone to festivals since the days when you were at the Boys and Girls High School, and just enjoying it. One of the things is you have a international food court with any type of food, from vegetarian, meat, whatever someone wants, they can have. That's one of the great things about festival. And you have some vendors who've been there from generations who've come back and forth. I know you have health and wellness, right? A court of different people
Yes.
that
Hmm.
provide health and wellness. I know that there's, as I said, there's a children's pavilion, right, where you have children's
Yes.
performances. And could we just tell us the dates and the times for the audience again? What are the dates and times of
Yes.
festival?
The dates are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We open at 10 a.m. and we go to 9 p.m. And so when people come, we expect them to exit at 9 p.m. so that we can honor our relationship with the city, the police department, who allows us to use the park and gives us the permit. And so we don't want people coming out there thinking there's going to be an after party. No, 9 o'clock, we expect you to go home. Don't come out to bring your instruments, music, and all of that. No, no, it's over.
Time to go.
Come
And
back
I
the
know
next day.
that I
Yeah.
know when it's time to
So,
go.
and you can find information out, because one of the things we're doing this year is live streaming. So even if you don't come to festival, you can still check it out in real time by calling our I'm sorry, by calling the office 718-638-6700, but more so going online and checking out the website at www.iaafestival.org. www.iaafestival.org. And you can find all the information you need to buy your tickets online, so you can have rapid entry. If you really want to support festival, you can go and become a VIP Friends of Festival member. And for that, you'll get special seating, special entry, and a gift bag, etc. And if you want to view festival, but you don't want to travel, if this goes across the country, world, this television show, then you can watch it still because it's going to be pay-per-view, and you can do that online also. If you pick up a festival card, as I have here, we have the code. You can flash your phone on it and get direct access to our website and purchase your tickets, okay?
Now, Segun, you said something that's really exciting. It really propels festival into the 21st century, even though it's already there. That live stream. So somebody who lives in another country or another part of US who's never been to festival, or you have an aunt or whoever who wants to experience it, there's a way they can experience all the entertainment, everything from the comfort of their own home.
That's correct. And that will be happening on, as you said, on the live stream pay-per-view channel that we'll be implementing this year.
Wow, that is
That's on the
tremendous.
website. So, we think we have some of the best content uh, in the world that people would want to view. Some of the best artists, some of the best atmosphere, some of the best vendors, patrons. And so we think this is our gift to the world, that people want to see this. And, for a nominal fee, they can. Okay. Each day they can check it out.
If somebody, can you give us your email, the website, and the phone number where somebody can find out more information about how to get
Yes.
connected to the festival?
Yes. And also for vendors, we're still taking them. We have a few openings for vendors. So someone wants to bring their product, they can call. The office number is 718-638-6700. 718-638-6700. And again, the website is www.iaafestival.org. www.iaafestival.org. And you can go and get information on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, using that same tag, IAA Festival, standing for International African Arts Festival.
Dr. Segun, I first of all salute you, and I know it is a community effort. If you just tell us when do you start organizing for festival? When does it start?
We already started for 2022.
Wow. So it starts
So
a
it's
year plus, and it's
yeah,
goes.
year
And
plus. Yes.
how many people estimate does it take for you to amass to get everything up and running and through to get it going?
We had a meeting last night at the park, and there was about 50 people there, and I don't even know if that was half of the people that we have dozens of coordinators. I coordinate the coordinators, but there are dozens of coordinators. Okay, it's got to be like 3 to 4 dozen coordinators, and we bring in new phases this year. So it's a lot. It's a lot of work, and we have a strong team of staff, but we also have a strong team of volunteers. I'm a volunteer. I work festival year round. I'm a volunteer. I don't get any compensation. I told the people I'm the only one festival owes had a little debt to.
Well,
Literally.
it's
So I'm a volunteer. We got people in the office every day that's volunteering. The vendor coordinator is volunteering right now, and assistants are volunteering. We have young kids, young brothers, not they're young men come in, they volunteering. So yes, but this, Louise, is so important to our community because it's a microcosm of the possibilities if we harmonize, work together, practice umoja, kujichagulia, ujima, ujamaa, nia, kuumba, and imani. This is the possibility. The harmonious atmosphere and peacefulness this is a microcosm of what's possible when we come together as a community.
Well,
Okay?
and you talked about the seven principles being put in effect through the International African Arts Festival. And I know that you work very tirelessly to promote the seven principles in Kwanzaa, and which is all part of this celebration. And, first of all, Dr. Segun, I, want to salute the work you've been doing, the dedication, and
Thank you.
it's really ingrained African consciousness for several generations. And that is so critical, particularly at this time, to really have an avenue where people can come from all over. People sometimes travel to New York. It's a tremendous opportunity for people to learn about African culture, particularly this year. The first time Juneteenth is now a national holiday, and several other activities celebrating African culture. But one institution which is doing this for over 50 years, the International African Arts Festival. And we are so excited to be able to have you on. And one thing I meant to ask you, I know there used to be the symposium. Is there a symposium this year? I didn't know.
Well, not as it has been. What is happening is the NACO has been the coordinator. The National Association of Kawida Organizations has been the coordinator of the symposium for 32 years. And we're going to have a version of it. We're hoping on Thursday as an opener, we'll have the first symposium, but it won't be live and in the school because COVID has affected access to the school and being in the auditorium. So we're hoping to do a virtual symposium, and we'll have a series of them with the 50th anniversary honorary board throughout the rest of the year. But we're hoping that we can pull together, and the information will be on the website. There's one or two pieces left to it, and that we will have it on Thursday as an opener to festival. And festival will open on Friday.
Like next Thursday? Okay, next week.
Thursday, July 1st. It will be from 7:30 to 9:30. There's been some setbacks because there's been a few tragedies and coordinators, some of the coordinators, and it's just been a lot. So we're hoping that we can pull it together next couple of days.
Well, let me just again say thank you so much for all the work you've done over the decades and the work you and the brothers and sisters who've done to keep this important institution alive. And I know that it's taken a lot, and I know it's going to pay off in big bit because people will be able to come back and celebrate our culture. It's so important, particularly psychologically, socially, culturally, that people come out, and I look forward to it. And certainly I know lots of people do. So thank you so much for being on our program.
I look forward to it.
Exactly. And we can only hope for the best. And thank you so much for all you do. And just
letting
everybody know the festival is back. Festival at 50.
Yes, we're back.
Hooray.
We're back live and in person.
So again, please stay well, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sante, Sister Louise. Sante Sana.
Thank you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast, and we continue to encourage you to tune in, to write, and to tell a friend. And please visit our website at www.ccptv.org. But until next time, Louise Dente saying thank you. to support these broadcasts, we encourage you to send contributions to P.O. Box 300851, Jamaica, New York 11430. Thank you. Let's welcome Joe Patan.
They jumping in the city, West Indian high.